Hey, good morning, folks. I'm glad to have you aboard today. Today, I think we have a great, I think it's a great show lined up for you. Some things that I think can help a lot of folks once we get into this thing. So I want you to tune in and just get your friends around the TV. Let's talk about this thing. Today, my special guest is Lori Banks. Lori, as always, getting you in from California is a blessing, and it's glad you're here. And of course, Susan Bowling, glad to have you, Susan.
Thank you.
Susan is she's a long-time veteran here in Martinsville, Henry County. And do you rub anybody the wrong way? You're a masseuse.
Yes, massage therapist.
Massage therapist.
Yes.
That's the kind I want to talk about too. But anyway, Lori, you know, last time you was on our show, you said some things that was interesting, that what you do, and you bring it in now to Meadows of Dan. And you have an event going on up there this Saturday, the 23rd of August, from 12 to 2, 11 to 2.
10 to 2.
Excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
I got it, 10 to 2. And what I want you to explain, what is this all about?
Yeah, so I want to come home more to see my family, and I wanted to get in touch with some of the practitioners that do these alternative and complementary modalities, like Susan. So I woke up one morning and I got this idea of a health and healing event. And so I called Susan and I'm like, what do you think? So we were like, yeah, let's get together and talk about it. And then we put it a little bit out on Facebook, and then we got these other practitioners. So we have 2 other practitioners that are hosting with us, Erica Hewlett and Betsy Legalis. And then we've opened it up to like 10 more practitioners right now. So it's turned into this networking event with like-minded people that we can all just learn from each other what everybody does. And then we're also offering it to the community to come and experience it and receive a free like mini session and ask questions. And anything else you want to say?
No, we just want everybody to attend and understand that we do understand that you might be physically sick, and so we are trying to add in modalities that will help to heal the body.
Well, there's so many different aspects to this program you have, you know, and some of them are quite deep, I think, that you need to sit down and get it in the group and explain it more deeply so they understand. So this is happening on the 23rd in Meadows of Dan at the community building up there. And you got, I see you have some other people, the Gallas, Erica Hewlett,
Yeah.
and 10 others. So you got a lot of folks involved in this thing.
It is mind-blowing how many fabulous people that you have here in this community, and I just wanted to expose them to the community if they hadn't been exposed already, and then also just for us to all network and support each other, because it is you know, and we talked about, I just went through breast cancer, and these modalities in the past were sort of on the side, and now they're mainstream and very complementary to mainstream or traditional medicine. So when you go onto the websites, they'll have you do mindfulness and meditation and yoga and massage and lymphatic massage and Reiki and other things that we have listed.
Well, you know, a while back on Facebook, I see where you had breast cancer, and I was concerned about that, Laura. I really was. And I said some prayers for you. You know, that you be, and they were answered. I could see you're here, and I'm just so glad you made it through that, and you're on a road to success back in California. You started out in California on this thing, and did it develop into a huge operation thing? Are there a lot of people involved? Did they start off slow, or?
Well, for myself, I've been coaching for 23 years, and I do different types of coaching. And I added Reiki and integrated energy therapy to help with things that are just so unconscious that we don't want to have to talk them out. You know, a lot of things can be healed with grace, and we're all about grace.
Yes.
Oh boy.
And so I was so thrilled when she and I talked about her, because she learned Reiki as well. and she uses it in her practice along with other modalities too. So I think there was some downsides to cancer, but there are so many blessings. Like, I'm putting myself first now and taking care of my health in a different way. And I think one of the things that when you go through something like that, you can teach others or at least share your experience. I am so grateful for the women that shared their experience with breast cancer with me. And because I learned from every person that I talked to. Mm-hmm. And so I just want to make these modalities fun and safe for people to explore and not be fearful of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's our mission.
Yeah.
Well, I can imagine you have something like that, have these people that already been through this terrible ordeal, and that helped you a lot. And but you're talking about, a lot of people have some dark memories in their mind from back when. I know I do, and I hate to bring them out. I mean, it'll be kind of embarrassing, maybe. But if find a way that we can help you by doing this, and by doing this, you got to have somebody you really kind of trust in handling. It's not going to be spread all over the country and all this stuff. I mean, people, that's what they think. I'm sure they do. Are the men involved in this, or is it all women?
No, it's a lot of men. You have a lot of men clients.
Yes.
Yeah, so do I. And especially coaching. I think a lot of men resonate with coaching because they did sports growing up, and so they're open to hearing that voice of reason and leadership, and like, what else can I do to change? It's all about being able to change.
Well, I think we all can stand some change. I'm serious. It's just that, as I say, some memories are good and some memories are bad. And I'm sure, I think I can understand why it would be a relief for people to get these out in the open and don't think about them. That would bog down a lot of people's, I think, method of life.
In coaching, you do talk about it, and also in counseling and so forth. But in Reiki and massage, like Susan does, you don't have to talk at all. You can just lay there and be silent and just be in the grace.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of scripture talks about being in the silence.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So it is something that would be beneficial to everyone.
Yes.
Well, let's get back to the meeting on the 23rd. What's the agenda? I mean, what can you tell them is going to happen once they come in that door and you start to
Well, we're still working out some of the details, but we've decided to make it a circle. We'll do a short intro and then have everybody introduce themselves, because we want it's not us just telling somebody else. We want everybody to be participating in it. And since there's so many practitioners, they know their things more than we do. Mm-hmm. So we're going to have everybody do the introduction, and then a little bit of presentation on each, like a slide on each one of the different modalities. So at least it plants a seed of what Qigong is about, or what Reiki is about, or what, shamanic drumming is about, or what art therapy is about, some of those things. And then people will get a chance to ask questions, just general questions, and then afterwards we're going to break out, and so that you can ask each of the practitioners a specific question. So how does this affect me, or what could I do? And some of the practitioners are going to actually do some demonstrations of muscle testing and some of the assessments that they use. So they'll be sharing all their goodies.
So Betsy and Erica, and you got others that are always involved in this, you can break out and they can set you down and kind of explain more how to better yourself in this situation. Is that right?
To better yourself and to live a healthier life.
Right, that's what it's all about.
Right.
Nowadays we can sure use it. Life is getting pretty dirty.
and for the future, we're up for a lot of change. We're in 42 paradigm shifts right now, and change can trigger that unhealed trauma and unhealed hurts. So I mean, you know, we don't think about it when it's neatly put away on a box, but when you have to change and you start to feel insecure, then it triggers it, right?
Yes.
So it's, I think the healthiest thing that you can do to prepare for the future is to do some of this healing work so that you're able to make quick decisions, you're able to change and not get so stuck in the past.
One good thing about the future is get rid of the past. Susan, how long have you been involved in this? I know Lori's been a long time. You've been talking to Lori.
Yes.
And have you been doing any coaching?
I pretty much have my own practice in town.
Oh, you do?
And I include a lot of the modalities with my clientele. I started 27 years ago and really haven't. It's gone by word of mouth as far as healing others and stuff. So, and I focus on the Reiki. I do trigger point therapy. I've got my master's in medical massage. So I'm able to help a lot with the doctors and the chiropractors as far as specific muscle.
Where are you located in town? You got an office or?
Yes, sir. 104 Starling Avenue.
104 Starling. And well, your phone number is 276-732-5812?
Yes.
Is that, and you're there how many days a week?
I work by appointment.
Appointment.
By appointment.
If you just call 276-732-5812. I didn't know we had something this close by. I didn't want. This is new to me. And I know a lot. You know me. I say, hey, boss, why don't we talk about this? Really. Anytime I see something that can help somebody, I love it. I mean, if I can help somebody, I've done my job. Mm-hmm. And you guys, I think, can help a lot of folks. And if you couldn't, you wouldn't be sitting here now, because I wouldn't be interested. Really. No, it's just that it's nice to have someone to break through some of the things that people don't understand, or never did understand, and finally understand, hey, my life is better.
Yes.
What I've learned from you guys, and gosh, that would be great.
And it's a ripple effect. You know, when
Yeah.
one person heals their issues, it helps others. It gives people permission to heal their own, and you know, it just makes the world a better place. We want that, right?
Yes.
Well, maybe we should have a session right now. I'm a pretty sick guy, but it's just wonderful stuff. I mean, we're here locally, and I didn't realize that you guys were doing the same thing. And you guys started with Lori, right, on this? Did she get you into this?
She's been doing it longer.
Than you?
She's been doing it for 27 years,
Yes.
the massage. I don't do massage. She does things that I have not been trained in. She's trained in cupping. You want to describe cupping?
Cupping is a method where instead of going into the muscle with your hands, the cup, you have like a spout, and it draws up the muscles into the cups, and it helps to pull the muscles up. So I usually go in.
With that being said, I'm going to talk to you about doing that. So we can come back.
Michael Phelps
So we
and
can
his
come back into that,
arms.
folks. About, hey, don't go, folks. This is interesting. We'll be right back.
Planning for retirement? Let Beth Hale be your guide. As a retirement advisor with Futurity First Mid-Atlantic Advisors, Beth helps clients in Henry County and Martinsville and beyond prepare for the road ahead with trusted advice on retirement, life insurance, and health coverage. Reach her today at 276-806-4846. Futurity First Retirement. Life. Health. Where your future comes first.
Baptize me in the fire, call me into the flames, I want more. Baptize me in the fire, call me into the flames, I want more.
Looking for your next home? Discover Hillcourt Apartments in Collinsville. Choose from spacious 1, 2, or 3 bedroom units, perfect for singles, couples, and families alike. Enjoy community perks like a sparkling pool, a fun-filled playground, and on-site laundry facilities for your convenience. Comfort, affordability, and community, all in one place. Hill Court Apartments. Your next chapter starts here.
Shop local. The Martinsville Henry County Chamber of Commerce and the Chamber's partnership with Economic Growth wants you to shop local. Did you know for every $100 spent in a local store, an estimated $68 remains in the community? When you shop local, you're supporting your community and keeping your dollars here in Martinsville Henry County. So remember, shop local throughout the year, support the assets and treasures that we are fortunate to have, and be a champion for your neighbors and your community.
Now introducing the Bassett Signature Package. With the addition of the horse and carriage as a transportation option to the cemetery, this package allows the family to add a level of elegance at an already difficult time. Call or come see us for all your pre-need and at-need concerns. Bassett Funeral Service, 3665 Ferrystone Park Highway, 276-629-1770.
My name is Patrick Sharp. I'm an attorney with the law firm of Gardner, Barrow & Sharp here in Martinsville. If you've been injured in a serious automobile collision or perhaps a minor injury with a rear end collision, we've been handling personal injury cases in the area for almost 50 years. Give us a call for a free evaluation of your case, 276-638-2455.
Are you looking for a fresh cut steak? Stop by the Sirloin House, where we offer hand-cut steaks daily. Enjoy our world-famous sirloin tips or our chicken tips. We also offer fresh seafood and plate lunches that start at $7.99 for a meat and two. Come see us at 207 South Van Buren Road in Eden, North Carolina, and follow us on Facebook for all our specials. Call us at 336-623-7778 for all your carry-out or catering needs.
Hey, we're back here with Miss Lori Banks, and I'm also back here with Susan Bowling. And Susan was talking before we went off the air on a break about your suction cups for muscles. I never heard of such thing. Is that something new that's been developed, or has it been around a long time?
Been around.
Or are you the only one doing it?
I'm not really sure about the other practitioners in town. I'm sure it's been utilized in other places, but actually this modality goes back to primitive times. They used to take like different other things, like there's fire cups that you use. I use the basic medical massage kit, but you stick a fire in it and it's able to hold the suction in too.
Well, yeah, that's interesting, really. Does that, when somebody gets that kind of massage, is it all over the body or just parts of the...
Most of the time with medical massage, it's like if your shoulders are hurt, I'll just do like right across, right here, and I'll leave those, and I'll work the other part of the body.
How about the back, lower
Yes.
back?
Yes, lower back.
I'm going to call you.
Okay.
And it's both for like issues, pain and so forth, but it's also for the high performers. And we were just talking about Michael Phelps. So there's a lot of Olympic athletes that use these modalities to get the most out of their body.
Well, what I'm saying is, if I'm not the most brilliant guy in the world, I've been wrong, but I know a lot of things, and I never heard of this. But I think it sounds like somebody might benefit quite well with this procedure that you do.
Yes, sir.
And how long does it normally take?
I usually do an hour session, and it's like I kind of go by how I feel that your condition is as to what modality I use. And so, like, if you were really hurting, I wouldn't want to do the deep tissue, and this would be incorporated into more deep tissue, because the first rule of massage is do no harm, Hippocrates. Right. And so if that doesn't work, then that's when I go into the Reiki and the softer modalities to help heal from above within if they're not able to tolerate it. But most people that come to me for the cupping truly benefit.
Now, if somebody, like my wife, I give her a massage place a lot of times, and if I'd been directed to you, would it more beneficial if she went to a regular massage parlor, masseuse?
I do Swedish massage. I've kind of just worked on my own through the years and just
Well,
kind of figured
I
out.
want you to get more business. That's what I want you to get. 'Cause if you make people feel good,
Yes.
that's what say, hey, Chef Paul sent me to you.
Yes,
That sort of
sir.
thing. It's just that I think it sounds like something that somebody might be interested in instead of going and getting without the suction cups, we would call it. Try that. Mm-hmm. And can you elaborate on the cost of this?
I usually charge one price, which is $70, and
1 hour?
Yes, and that includes whatever. I don't do the add-ons like a lot of folks do,
Right.
because
Heated rocks and all this stuff.
Right. So that's what you'll come in for an hour, hour and a half. I do 2-hour massages. I do half-hour massages if it's just like a certain area that you need working on. So we'll decide that once you come in and fill out the paperwork, and we'll talk about it and figure out what's going to be best for your treatment.
Well, Lori, I understand if this involves the same thing you're doing here. I didn't want a lot of folks, we do this here, then.
No, absolutely. I love that you have so many options here
Really?
available, and that's part of why we're doing this, is just like bringing the awareness that you have all these great coaches and practitioners here, and some are from here and they have learned the techniques, and some have moved here from other places too.
Right.
So, and the way our community works is it's cohesive, it's uplifting and supportive. So it's not like competitive, like pick me over this. We don't think of it like that. We just want to be available of service to people who need or want to have these techniques.
Well, I think it's a great thing the timing on this. You're coming in, and I had this one opening to do this. It's great. And this Health and Healing Day, I'm hoping a lot of folks from our area comes there and gets to know Susan. So when you go back to California, be the same old. We got somebody here doing the same thing, while you're talking, Susan, what you told me, it sounds like you got a pretty good, not only on masseuse, but modalities of getting healing and a better life. Can that be all involved when they call you for a massage and just stay down and talk to you or whatever?
Right.
You can explain this sort of stuff.
Right.
Yeah. And the two other women, Erica Hewlett, she's a functional nutritional therapy practitioner, a hormone health coach, and a yoga instructor. And she helps women who are struggling with energy and hormone imbalances.
Where's she located?
And I think she's in Medicine or Floyd, yeah. And so she has a whole thing as well. And then Betsy Legalis is a board-certified health and wellness coach through the American Medical Examiner Board. Yay! Functional medicine health coach and a certified meditation teacher and a yoga instructor. So she has a lot of things going on. She also does tuning fork therapy. So there's things that
there's a lot of different things that we can't go into right now. I understand. But Lori, what I would like to do is get folks involved here. Mm-hmm. And I would like to get involved in California.
Well, a lot of things I do are you can do distance healing, but I like it when you have the local person, because it feels a little bit different when you go. And like some of the things she does, you have to be hands-on. Mm-hmm. So some of the things that I can coach over the internet or over the phone. Oh. But I think if you have a local person, that's great. Mm-hmm. That's why I'm partnering with everybody here.
Well, hey folks, in a minute, I want you to get your pencil and pens out, and I want you to write these phone numbers down. I'll give them to you in a few minutes. So be sure you got your pencil and a pen, and when I give you these numbers, write them down, and use them. Don't just write them down, but paste them, somewhere you can see them and know where they are.
No spam.
And so you at
104.
104
Starling.
104 Starling. And is that close to any name that people would know?
Oh, it's across from the First Baptist Church with the bells.
Oh, okay.
right across from the Lake
Oh.
Virginia Museum of Natural History.
Oh,
We're
you're right, yeah, right now.
right in the historical
left
district.
side?
Yeah,
So
district.
I know where it is.
Yes.
Yeah, really. Well, good. But, so don't forget, folks, hey, Susan is right here in town, and if you want a massage, try her one time. You know, if you try once, you probably want it more than one. And do a little something different. I think I'm interested in that. I never heard of it, really. And I really want to try it. I really do.
Okay.
So that I can explain it more in depth what it is. I mean, you don't know until you really, you know, a physical encounter or something like this. But I'm proud of you. I'm glad you really,
Well,
I
thank
really
you.
am.
Thank you.
Anybody that takes time, you know, to help somebody's life to live a better life, you got to compliment them and thank them for it, because everybody don't do that. Everybody can't do it, you know, and I want people to know the people that can, and you two are two of the people that can help a lot of folks do live a whole lot better life, I'm sure. This is what we're talking about already, and we ain't talked about that much. We ain't got time. But don't forget, folks, it's Health and Healing Day, exploring complementary modalities, and this is all happening up in Medicine Dan at the community building. This is going to be Saturday. This is Saturday the 23rd of August from 10 until 2. Excuse me, I can't put this 11. 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And if you want to attend this, I know it's a short time leash on this thing, please call Lori at 949-333-9586. That's 333-9586. I'm getting all messed up here. But anyway,
That's right.
call Susan at 276-732-5812, 276-732-5812. And if you're interested, just tell them, ask questions or whatever you want to do to find out more about it. And I think if you find out more about it, you'll be wanting to attend this, because we can't explain every detail. We don't have the time here to deal with that. But you know, knowing Laura as long as I have, and that I already know some of the things she does is interesting, and I think it will. You both get involved. Anyone out there, if you don't make an appointment, you don't really have to. You can just come on in. They'll take you, but it's nice to know about how many people's coming. It'd be a blessing, right? If they let you know.
Sure.
And if you decide to come and you call and later on you say you got a friend, well, I want to go with you, they better bring them with you. So don't be bashful.
Right.
So let's get a good turnout. And
Well, it's going to be so much fun and so interesting.
Oh, I bet it is. Sound like it would be.
I just told her that I was like, I don't know which booth I'm going to end up at, because I'm going to be floating around. There's so much information.
Oh my God.
And we've shared about us two, and then a little bit about Betsy and Erica, but we have 10 other practitioners that are just fabulous.
Yes.
Like, I can't wait to meet them. I can't wait to hear what they've learned. So.
Well, anyway,
Right.
I'm just so glad you ladies had the time to come by and share with these things with me today on the show. And again, Lori, I'm so glad you got over your little thing in California. God's been good to you, and we're all blessed. And I think if you folks attend this great event, Health and Healing Day, you'll be blessed and healed too. So with that being said, thank you again, folks, for coming down and have a safe trip back to California. That's a nice place to live every once in a while. So I had 25 years of it, and that's enough. But we love you guys, and thanks a lot for what you're doing. With that being said, thanks for tuning in, folks, and I do hope God is blessing you as much as He has me. Until next time, it's Paul saying so long. I will definitely see you later.
At Autos by Nelson, we value our customers, so we sat them down to get their double take.
I've actually been a customer down here at Nelson's since 2017. I told them the budget that I needed to be around, and they actually worked